Hello, and welcome to zatsudan. Hold on. I'm sick and tired. Being sick and tired. Okay. How's everybody doing? Doing okay? Hold on, let me make sure the mic is here so you can hear me screaming, yelling, pissed off. But I'm feeling pretty good. I'm just sick. Granny, what will you leave me in your will? Nothing. I ain't got much. So, I am kind of sniffly. This'll be really weird, but I guess I'm gonna be a react tuber now. Feel free to unsubscribe. Are you waiting, Summer? No. I don't feel like it. My throat's kind of doing a thing, and I ain't prepared for it. Because I'm going to try to rest it a bit more because my birthday stream is coming up. And I'm doing a stupid karaoke for my birthday stream. Spoiler alert! Spoiler. Your tactics will get us... I have gotten many people to unsub recently. I'll have you know. I think like over 20, I think, unsubscribed. So I'm doing something right. I'm being evil. How about that, bitch? How many of you gained though? Not many at all. I've kept a very low profile. I feel like I'm not very known by many people. I did the other day. I don't wanna call them out. I did get a VTuber to DM me. They DM'd me over some kind of misunderstanding, and they were so freaking adorable. They were so cute. It was very nice to see it. They said that they enjoyed me. What did they say? Enjoyed something about me, and I thought, oh wow, people watch me that are VTubers. That's amazing. That are girls. Is that a sausage fest in here? Should we advertise you more on Twitter?
Can't shake me off.
I am obligated to say yes because my boss might be watching. So yes. Yes. Women could be here. Yeah, women could be here, she thought. So funny. Voiceover roulette is peak. You know what? I should do another one of those. Let me look at the calendar. Birthday thing. Karaoke. Then... I was gonna have my birthday karaoke on a meeting day. Should I skip a meeting and then just do it? Can't meet, boss. I can't go to the meeting. It's my birthday. Yeah, that's what I should do. But yeah, I should do one. Let's see. Oh my god, April looks a hot mess. This looks horrible. You know, Hammy's birthday is coming up and BB's birthday. Oh my gosh. Oh, April. This is gonna be very busy. Okay, let's see. We could do the end of April. That way I can collect everything I haven't been able to collect. And then, yeah. So end of April sometime. We could do voiceover roulette. Since after this karaoke, I am not gonna do karaoke for a while. I feel like... no other ideas of what to do. That and I got some stupid songs in my head. And the only way to get them out is to do karaoke. So nice of you to promote the singing songs for each VTC. No! Shut up! Shut up! Don't suggest that. Oh my god. Oh man. Never work on your birthday. Oh, I hate when I have to. You're gonna bless us with your wonderful voice, boss. Yuck. You guys say that, but you would say that even if... See, that's the thing about VTubers is that you wouldn't know. You wouldn't... No offense to any VTubers who can't sing, but you know who you are. Like, and I feel like I'm a hit or miss. But like, if I was a really bad singer or a really good singer, I feel like it wouldn't matter. I feel like people would just... I feel like they would just be like, "Ah, you sing great." I feel like they would do that. So that's how I feel about it. I know it's not like I'm not blowing smoke up your butt. I feel like it is. I just do. I just do. That's how I feel about it anyway. Today we are going to have Zatsu. We're going to talk about things that you want to talk about. We might have some hot takes here. God, it's coming. And we're gonna talk about Afroman stuff because I found that hilarious yesterday. I found that very funny and I found some clips that I want to share. It's just gonna be comfy in here. Don't worry, it's gonna be comfy in here and I'm not getting it in trouble. But I have to say, my opinions are not the opinions of VTC Incorporated. I need a little lawyer playboy to pop up. I need a little lawyer playboy with a sign or a document or a contract or something.
Orange juice with boss and makes me fun.
Yeah, it speaks directly for her boss, yeah. Can I talk about something weird that happened to him? I would rather he talk about it. But BB already talked about it on stream, and I'm just like on the seat of my pants. I want to know more about what happens here. I want to know. I'm so livid about it too.
Truly, Sawa is a menace.
Yes I am.
Hey boss, what I miss?
Oh, hi!
Also, how are you today?
I'm okay. I'm just feeling dizzy and like I wanna die, but I'm okay. Now,
oh my god.
If you go, okay, this is gonna be fucking weird. Okay, one of our meetings, we were talking to the boss, and the boss brought up a weird story. I might be butchering it a bit for time, but it involves VTC business. Apparently, if you go online and you look up the address of VTC, which is public, it's a brick and mortar store, there is another business associated with it that is not on that block, that is not anywhere. It is a fake business that is run through, hold on, let me see if I can find it. Country... N-M-A. Okay. If you look up their address... Let's see if I can find it. I'm gonna find it. Where did I look it up? I think I looked it up. I have many browsers, so I'm not gonna show it to you guys, but I want to get it right. But if you look up the... What happened? Oh, thank you, Zeza! Zeza! Zeya? For the 5 cents of membership! Boy! Thank you! Okay, let's get back to the story. So if you look up the address of VTC...
Hold up. Is it a hospice by chance?
No! No, it's worse! Kind of! If you look up the address of VTC, there's gonna be some kind of country kitchen thing associated with it, right? And if you look up, I think they have a not an Uber Eats, what's the other one? The one that's red? Okay. I'm gonna find it, hold on. DoorDash. I don't eat any from any of that shit. I don't like any of that. But if you look it up, you'll see that there's a restaurant there, and you're like, there's if you Google Maps that shit, that's not even there. There's no such place there. But there's some guy using the address of VTC to somehow make a fake restaurant? It's not a ghost kitchen! Here's the crazy part! I don't think it's a ghost kitchen. It might be, but it's not there. Like, it's not there. It's not there. So my boss, fast forward through all this nonsense, because he's had people come to VTC and like, where is country kitchen bullshit? And he's like, I don't fucking know. Like, what do you mean? He's gotten people complaining and stuff about, like, this place is supposed to be here. It's not there. Fast forward some more. He and his friend find out that there's this guy that's using the address to, and this is what that weirdo said, to get rid of his garbage. One of the bags that was taken by the DoorDash guy, they opened it and they found like rotten meat and some weird like sour cream, if I remember right. Like some weird shit inside the bag. And yes! But I'm thinking to myself, like, what is going on? If I could find it, because I'm a little detective, right? And in my brain, I'm like, I'm gonna find out what's going on here. I'm gonna look up this fake place, and I'm gonna go to I'm gonna find out who the fuck. I'm gonna do what I need to do. I don't understand what the scam is supposed to be. Is it supposed to be some kind of scam? I don't know.
Wait, is it a DoorDash scam?
I don't know.
There are fake businesses to game the system to funnel tons of delivery fees and fronts. It's a whole thing, man. It's a whole rabbit hole.
I've heard of those, but this feels like they're doing it wrong. Should I let them know, hey, you're doing it wrong?
Actually, you're doing your scam wrong. You really should be doing it this way.
Oh my gosh, phishing scam? I don't know what kind of phishing scam that's supposed to be. What do you mean? Makes no sense. But anyway, they confronted the guy, and hopefully he's not gonna be back anytime soon. But it was really weird. Really weird. I mean, there's multiple businesses there, but that sure as hell ain't one of them. Hold on, let me see if I can find. I cannot find it. Wait. No, I cannot find it. That means I got rid of it. I need to find it. It's so weird. Maybe if I type in... See, if I type in... Venture Trade Co's address. Which, by the way, thank you guys for buying a lot of stuff from there. Oh my gosh.
Proof addresses and phone numbers, it's weird. There are a lot of bizarre things to facilitate criminal activity through DoorDash.
But how do you scam, like... They could just get a refund, right? Like, how could you... How does that scam actually work? Boss thinks that the guy is getting some weird kicks out of it. But I don't know. I don't know how you make money off of this. Let me see. Where is their address? Again, this is all like public knowledge, but it is very weird. I think the police should be informed about this, personally, but it's so weird. Get a record of it? Yes. 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 Check your order history? Yes. Get Nick Shirley on it! No, I don't think he needs to get on it. I don't think this is that kind of scam. We need somebody else on it. Tyler Oliveira, yes. I want Tyler to go around and... Tyler, a real one, though. He's not afraid to get, you know... to get into it. Nick, I can see Nick, send Sam hi! Hold on. Let me see if I can find... Is it... Hold on. I think it's this. Let me see if I can find it. Because there was a fake website of it, and I was like, what? This is it! This is such a... AI is pushing a fake establishment! It doesn't exist! Oh my god, I'm so mad right now. Ah, that's not the place! Oh my god! Oh my god, it's so fucking stupid. This place doesn't exist. Okay. If you look up the address of VTC and you type in Cowboy Steakhouse. Cowboy Steakhouse. Look at this shit. Look, I can't show it right now, but I'm so mad. There's no Cowboy Steakhouse. It doesn't exist, AI! You piece of shit! It even says it! Oh my god, hold on, I'm sorry. This just makes me so... I hate scams, I hate that bullshit. And it really bothers me. It says...
AI overview. Based on the search results, there is no...
Cowboy Steakhouse! And of course there isn't! Of course there isn't! Where is this place? Is this a real place? Then why is... Google Earth me this shit. Google Earth me this shit. I'm so mad. Oh my god. Hold on. Is this MapQuest? Hold on. It just really bothers me that some weirdo is trying to mess around. This better be a real fucking place. Where's your... Where's your website? Oh my god. I'm going crazy. Anyway, that's the shit he was dealing with. That's the shit... Their DoorDash is still up. All the pictures look fake as fuck. I'm looking at... I'm looking at this. This does not look real! Everything looks stupid. If I go to their website... Hold on. They got an Instagram. I click on the Instagram. There's Arabic. Why is there Arabic? Is this... This doesn't even look like the same place. Oh my god. Locations, where are you located? Aizaba branch. Pero que es Aizaba? Where are you located? Oh my god. Gotta report them to DoorDash. I don't have an account. I'm not that kind of VTuber. Cowboys. They separated it. Steakhouse. This is a fake website. You cannot click on any of this stuff and it like goes up and is like add to order. You can't even. Let me post the website so you guys can see what the fuck I'm talking about. I might as well just show you on the screen. Hold on. You can see what I'm talking about here. Oh, I just get it. Oh, but before I dive into this, thank you guys so much. You guys have been buying a lot of sour stuff on VTC. It's been very nice to see that. Thank you. And I got to see all your pictures. It's been great on the Discord. That site is heavily malicious. I'm very malicious. It's a fake site.
This looks like a front boss.
Yes.
They could also be using DoorDash to funnel money in and people aren't getting their cowboy steaks.
You think so? All I know is that if that guy appears again, the police should be called. This guy needs to go. This guy needs to get out of here. They're like fake everything. You see what I'm talking about? This is fake. T-bone is a skewer. You see what I'm saying? You can't really order anything. It's fake. It's all fake. Prices are extravagant, most likely a money laundering place. If you click on like one of the links too, it leads you to some kind of Chinese or Asian, I don't know, like gambling site. It's a fake site. You like click on careers, yeah, it leads you to a fake fucking Warga 88 slots shit. It leads you to social media. It's so fake. Connect with us. Do you have a Twitter? Where's your Twitter? Bacon Maker at Cowboy Steak. Canada. What? Why would someone go through all of this? Like, why would anyone go through all of this trouble if it's not gonna benefit them in some fucking way? Yes, this page has stock photo. You know what? I'm gonna just share it. Hold on, let's go to this one. See this shit that I'm looking at? Let me move this over. This type shit here, this is all fake. You can't. This doesn't even look. Does this look like the same location? Does it? Look at this. All fake. Home. All fake. Look at Cowboy Steakhouse. This is all fake. Now, is this connected to the guy that they found in the fucking alley trying to give weird garbage to the DoorDash person? No, I don't know. Maybe. But I don't care, because he should be in jail. He should be in jail. Weirdo. Who says that? Look at Grandma's apple pie. That's a hold on. That's a pineapple pizza.
Homemade apple pie with cinnamon ice cream and caramel drizzle.
I fucking hate this so much. I fucking hate this so much. That's not real. It's not real. Gallery, just a single fucking rose on shitty paper. The Facebook was made a year ago. Yeah, it has. This is not bison strip loin. What? I can't even click it. It's unclickable. It just bounces. They just bounce. It's not even real. I checked their Twitter. This is it. Bacon Maker.
I love that prairie bison strip, especially naan.
It's not real. I can't. And they have apparently again about. Let's look at their about authentic Western flavors since 1985.
Founded by rancher and chef John Buck Wilson, Cowboy Steakhouse brings the authentic flavors of American West to your table.
It doesn't! These are fake. It's fake. Cowboy steak.
At Cowboy Steakhouse, we're not just serving meals, we're preserving a way of life.
Preserving a way of life. Wrong accent. I don't care anymore. I can't do an Indian accent. I'm sorry. We're in a restaurant. More than a restaurant. We're scamming you. They scam me! It's scam! So dead. We gonna scam you. Take all your money and then we're gonna scam you again. What a fucking joke you're telling me. This is my boss has to deal with right now. So please pray for my boss. And if you want, you can go to VTC.com. You can go look at the website. They revamped it. It looks so nice, doesn't it? Doesn't it look nice? What's this? VTubers. So you can go to the VTubers section. You can get yourself something nice. You can get yourself a baby, a hammy. You can get yourself a lobotomy bunny. You can get Bumpy is over there. The hats are really nice. You can do that. You can get yourself a lot of stuff. Who's that? Oh my gosh, it's Sala. Oh my gosh. You can get yourself. You can't get yourself a ribeye.
If you think about it, curry is steak if you like.
Oh, shut up. Oh, shut up. Oh my god. This whole thing has been so weird. I hope my boss talks about it. We should get my boss on to talk about this situation. Because it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Anyway. Afroman. Should we talk about the Afroman stuff? I guess that's why we're here. Okay, so... where should we start? Should we start at the end? I feel like we should start at the end and work our way backwards, kind of. Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna hiccup. I'm gonna throw up. So, what happened was... Afroman, who is a rapper, had an incident. Let me see if I can find the actual portion of the, because I found a bunch of stuff while I was staying up late yesterday. So the pounding. So what had happened was, police were told that the, hold on, let's see. In 2022, I think, around then, there was a confidential informant, and she let them know, or she told them, that Afroman or Joseph Foreman, had, quote, let me see if I can find it here. She had, let me put it up on the screen for you guys. Can I put it up on the screen, or is it gonna be a bitch? It's gonna be a bitch. Damn it! Hold on. What is a .jff? I want a PNG, goddammit. .jff to JPEG, please. At least JPEG. There. Convert. Anyway, she told them that in his residence he had mounds of marijuana. He had large amounts of marijuana and money and all of these things. And that he has a basement. And in that basement, that was referred to as the dungeon, he would lock women up and, quote, hold on, quote, force them to urinate and defecate in a bucket as punishment for upsetting or disobeying him. And apparently, the cops believed them. We're gonna put it on good faith, I guess, that they believed them. And that they... Oh, whatever. I'll just read it from here. And that they believed this this confidential informant. And they believed it. And they went into his property. They broke down his gate. I think he has like a big ranch property with one of those fences, those metal fences that opens out. Well, they broke that. They broke into that. They broke down his door, and then they went through his things. They went through his suits, his clothes. They went through his house. They pointed guns at his kids. He wasn't there at the time, apparently. He was at... Yeah, Afroman lives in Ohio. He wasn't there at the time, apparently. His wife and his children were there, though. And that sounds horrific to deal with. And, he caught it on cam. Yup, we can show it. I want to see if I can show it. In trial, Afroman. Raid footage. Oh, this is the music video. I don't know if we can play it. You know what? We can play it because I wanna see. Will you help me repair my door? Oh god, let's take a look. Let's take a look at it. Let me see if I can actually bring this up. There we go. Let me turn on popcorn. Should I sing this or karaoke?
Will you help me repair my gate?
Oh no!
Will you help me repair my door?
Oh
Did
no!
you find what you was looking for? Will you help me repair my gate and door?
Doing things like this is so dangerous for the cops to do. Because it's like, you have to get a warrant from a judge, and you have to make it, like, how credible is this confidential, what did they say there? Confidential informant.
The confidential informant stated she has known Joseph Foreman for approximately 10 years, where she originally started working as Joseph Foreman's personal assistant.
Really? Okay.
Confidential informant continued to state she routinely traveled to the United States with Afroman.
Okay, so this means this woman is not from the United States. She's from somewhere else. Because why would they state that in this document? I'm just speculating here. I'm just speculating.
With Afroman to concerts and marijuana dispensaries where they would obtain large amounts of marijuana to be transported back to Adams County, Ohio. Confidential informant number 1 further stated she and Afroman have been intimate for approximately 8 years, where he/she, being confidential informant number 1, visited the farmhouse being Afroman's residence,
And they put the address, but they blacked it out.
confidential informant number one stated during these last 8 years she has consistently observed large amounts of money and marijuana at Afroman's residence. Confidential informant number one further stated Afroman has a basement, referred to as the dungeon, where he, being Afroman, keeps women locked in, forcing them to urinate and defecate in a bucket as punishment for upsetting or disobeying him.
That sounds like one of them nasty female books that every woman likes. That's the plot. If only he was a minotaur. We gotta change him to a minotaur, and we gotta stupid. Oh my god, this is so fucking stupid. Anyway,
Confidential informant number one further stated that she was last at Afroman's residence approximately 1 month ago, where she, being confidential informant number one, observed a female known as Joe exiting the dungeon.
oh my god.
Confidential informant number one described Joe as short, dark-haired woman, possibly Hispanic.
Hey!
You got it, boss. Hi, noon at Minotaur Ranch.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Somebody make the cover. Let's go. This is so funny. Anyway, where were we?
Confidential informant number one also indicated that she believed Joe is from California, although Afroman paid confidential informant's estranged husband to pick up Joe in Mississippi.
What does that have to do with anything? And why would she bring up just some women that came out of the basement? Why does that matter? To what was she locked in the basement? Like, is there actually a basement? Do we know? Can we go on Zillow and look at the floor plan? Can cops do that? Like, what are they looking for? They're looking for the basement. Oh, I just realized. Oh, that's so sweet. He has pictures, like drawings and stuff on the wall there. Oh no, is that I don't know if it's his fans drawing or his kids drawing, but that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Oh no, the cops gonna ruin it. Oh god.
Would you like a slice of lemon pound cake? You can take as much as you want to
Nota musical,
take.
I was gonna clean my room until he got high.
That's
Nota
right.
musical.
Oh my god.
There must be a big mistake. Would you like to have a slice of my lemon pound cake? The warrant said narcotics and
Kidnapping. Can you believe this?
The warrant said narcotics and kidnapping. Are you kidding? I make my money rapping. Why does the warrant say narcotics? Well, I know narcotics, but not kidnapping.
I love he was just honest about it. It's like, yeah, maybe narcotics. I never understood, like, rappers. They rap about a bunch of stuff and then, like, okay, they rap about drugs and guns and beating hoes and all that crap. And then they get shocked when, like, people believe that they actually do those things. Spoiler, a lot of those rappers don't actually do that shit. They're actually married. You think Snoop Dogg? He's a fucking grandpa. They don't actually do that shit. They just promote it because it makes money and I guess it's part of culture or some stupid shit. Now those guys in Chicago, they do that shit. I'm not gonna front. But yeah, that shit, yeah. Stop making society worse than just a thought. No. No.
Let me ask you something, officer. Any kidnapping victims inside my suit pockets?
Oh no.
Are there any kidnapping victims inside my suit pockets? You crooked cops need to stop it. There are no kidnapping victims in my
Where's the basement? That's what I want to know. Where's the dungeon?
Let me ask you another question. Is there 1,000 pounds of weed in my suit pockets?
Yep, where is
Is there
it?
1,000 pounds of weed in my suit pockets? You crooked cops need to stop
Search
it.
for the dungeon or cake. Cake.
See, that's I'm gonna bring that up because from what I remember
When I had to study a bit of law at school.
in college, yeah, I wanted to be a lawyer. I'm not that evil. But I remember when you get a warrant, it has to be extremely specific to what you're looking for, and you have to at least look for the shit in a place to which it could be reasonably assumed it could be. Does that make sense? So like, where are y'all looking for the basement? Are y'all looking for the 1,000 pounds of weed, like in a shoe or in a jacket pocket? Like where? This is not. You gotta find it. You gotta actually. It has to be very specific. You have to actually look for it. You can't just go through everything. That's not how this works. But they would know that because they're retarded and corrupt.
There's not 1,000,000 pounds of weed
In my opinion.
my suit pockets. Let me ask you something else. Any kidnapping victims inside my CD?
Why would you open it? Oh my
Boss is
god.
like Resident Evil. They need the red key.
They need some yellow paint. That's what they need. They need yellow paint. They really don't know what the fuck they're looking for, I guess.
Any kidnapping
Wow.
victims inside my CDs?
Why are you
Adams
looking
County
through the
Sheriff Department,
CDs?
You can get these.
Oh my
There are
god.
no kidnapping victims in my CDs.
Oh no.
How many pounds of weed are inside my CDs?
Oh no.
How many pounds of weed?
Oh, we gotta read. Hi, BB. Hi, everybody. We're just watching crooked cops go through Afroman stuff. Yeah, we're just having a zatsu today because I'm feeling under the weather. You know, it's always when there's a weather change, when it goes from really cold to really hot, that I get all dizzy. Woo. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, baby.
Thank you, baby, for sending your people over here.
Much appreciated.
Weed are inside my CDs. Adams County Sheriff, you can get these. How many pounds of weed did you find?
How many?
In my CDs?
Did they find anything? Where the people?
Why are you stealing my money?
They took the money. You know what this is? Okay, let me see if I can find a definition of it. This is called, by the way, civil asset forfeiture. I hate it. I never liked it ever. I think it's horrible. I understand why they do it. Because they're crooked. My opinion. They're I understand why they do it because they want to take on like the money and the funding of cartels and gangs and all that shit. So what it is if a cop suspects that money is being used in a illegal fashion, like it's being used for the purpose of a crime, they can take it. Or a portion of it. Usually they take a portion of it. But they can take it from you, and they don't have to give it back to you. It's as if, and it's not even you being charged with a crime. When you see the legal documents, it's the money is being charged with a crime. And you're like, well, how did this money commit anything? It's in my pocket. You're like, what the fuck? Why is this in my pocket? What happened?
You don't carry $10,000 with you at all times.
Listen here. I can do, but here's...
Boy, if I had $10 million, I should have the right.
I almost said a bad word.
Motherfucker, I should have the right to put it up in my pocket and walk around, and ain't no cop gonna fuck with me. Now, somebody else might fuck with me, but
I'm telling you, there's a cop should not see the money and be like, the money is charged with a crime. If you're gonna charge me with a crime, charge me with a fucking crime. But the money is in my pocket. That's not your money. Does that make sense? Yes, I could carry $10 bajillion with me at all times. You know, that charge me with the crime. Don't charge my money. What the fuck did my money do? It's my money. It's my money. Government wants to nickel and dime me all the fucking time. Oh my god, I almost said a slur. That shit like triggers me hard when I see like oh, you just do this, no, it's my right, it's my money, it's mine, you can't take it, it's mine. Do I think it's stupid to carry a lot of money with you at all times? Yes. However, people do a lot of stupid shit. It's not a crime. Anyway, where were we? Civil asset forfeiture is a controversial legal process. It ain't a fucking what's the process? Me finding money in your jacket and taking it? What kind of process is that? Law enforcement permanently seize cash, vehicles, or property suspected of involvement in criminal activity without charging or convicting the owner of a crime. See, the owner of a crime. That doesn't make any, like, logically, you're like,
The owner of a crime? How do you own a crime?
it's because you own the money.
Civil
It's so
asset
stupid.
forfeiture has taken more property, money from citizens than
Yes.
burglary since 2014. It's total
It's
BULLSHIT.
absolutely total bullshit. Civil asset forfeiture is stupid. Yeah. I hate it. Let's see, what else? Yeah, it doesn't require any... Yeah. Let me see.
Did you know that your property can be permanently taken away by the government even if you were never charged with a crime?
Yes, I know that, ACLU. Thank you. Piece of shit. Stupid. You're not even pro-free speech anymore, you pieces of garbage. I was just shame! For shame! Anyway.
Sawa was about to say the word nuclear.
Yes, I was. Oh, man, I'm just, Cops called the money sus. Yes, that's all it takes. Is a cop calling this money sus and taking it out of your pocket. Yes.
Why are you stealing my money? You represent the law, and it's funny. You're stealing my legal work hard every day. Pay taxes, money. The sheriff disconnected my cameras. The sheriff disconnected my cameras. The sheriff should be locked up in slammers. The Adams County Sheriff Department disconnected my cameras.
Okay, now that's another point. Like, that's something, isn't it? That they would just disconnect cameras. Oh my gosh. And I don't know. Maybe you guys know.
Free my nipa. Sawa. That's right.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Lady Sour, what is a good wedding gift? I usually go for money, so they could use it fast. But other than that, I need to think. Booze? No, people don't drink anymore. Not as much as they used to. I would just go for money in a nice envelope. Get them a rice cooker. Maybe it depends what they like. Do they like to cook? Prenum template. Shut your bitch ass up! Maybe some people don't need that! Prenums don't actually help you all that much. Just gonna sell you. Sorry. Weed is a good gift. No, it's not. Weed smells like freaking skunk ass. Stop. Stop promoting this stupid plant. Personally, I'd want a Portuguese. What is everybody talking? Anyway, let's get back to this. This is so terrible. I wanted to know if maybe you guys knew. He never took them to court for this, did he? This was 2 years ago, and
I personally would have sued the department and gotten some money at least for my door and my gate.
but that would have taken so much money and so much time. So I don't necessarily blame him if he was like, fuck it. I'm not gonna... He settled the case, didn't he? I don't... Well, that's not him settling the case. Gail, it gets worse. See, this is... We're starting from here and we're gonna move our way up. So after this happened... Hold on, let's see, is that everything?
Have to traumatize my kids.
Oh, no!
Did you have to traumatize my kids?
Oh, no.
Did you have to traumatize my kids? Did you have to traumatize
Oh, my God.
my kids?
That's horrifying.
Will you pay me for doing me wrong?
Oh, no.
Will you pay me for doing me wrong?
This is when they should have just paid him
Will you pay me for
some kind of
doing me
restitution,
wrong?
something.
Or will I have to get paid from this song?
So his solution to everything wasn't to go to court and like sue them, wasn't to go to their house and do the same thing. No, his solution was to use his free speech to create songs about the police officers. And guess who took him to court recently over defamation? The police officers that broke into his house, broke his gate, went through with a shitty ass warrant, went through all of them. They sued him for defamation. So he didn't actually take them to court. They tried to sue him. They tried to get him to pay them. Because their character was besmirched. Not by their actions, no. But by him making goofy ass songs about them. Now, some of the songs, I will admit, are very vulgar. And some of the songs, I do feel like some of them cross the line into defamation. But I will make a case against what I just thought. Because I am evil and I can do that. So that was his... Yeah, the lesbian one is awkward. The PDF file one is also awkward. But We'll get through them. We'll get through them. Let's see if I can find. Let's see if I can find one of the songs here. No, not what is that? Oh my god! So this is him. Let's take a look at this. Hold on.
You really don't know her. I noticed her voice is a few octaves lower. She's not too ugly. She's not too fine, but she's might whip out something that's bigger than mine. Lick 'em up, Lisa. Lick 'em up, Lisa. She raided my house. She just looked at my camera. Then she went down on my spouse.
Okay. Here's the situation. Do we actually reasonably believe, that the song, like, okay.
I would not have sung it if it was not true.
You wouldn't have sung it if it wasn't. That's their argument. Their argument is, whether or not it's true or false or whatever, their character is being besmirched. They are being affected. Their families are being affected by this. People all over the world now know, or now believe. We're going to say believe because we don't know. I don't know. Is she a lesbian? Does she lick him low, Lisa? Do you lick it low, Lisa? I can't be a one. Just ask her that.
It says here in the song that you lick. What is this? Lick 'em low, Lisa. Is it in fact true that you do lick it low?
Is she a lesbian? I don't know. I don't know. Did she go down on his spouse? Well, we'll never know because they turned off his cameras. So I guess we'll never fucking know. Oh my god. So a lawyer wouldn't be able to not laugh. Yeah, I know. Terrible. Do we know, like, is this going to ruin her reputation? Only if you reasonably believe that she does lick him low. And I don't believe that. Just saying. I think it's just a parody song. And that, yeah, she's not a lesbian. Yeah. So I don't believe the song. I think the song, we know the purpose of what the song was supposed to do. The purpose was supposed to be to get back at them in a manner that is jovial, not a manner that, you know, that she's crying. I can't believe this. Oh my gosh.
Lawyer, Lisa, I need to ask you some foundational questions. Do you know what lick it low means, Lisa? How did you come to learn what lick it low means, Lisa?
Oh my god. Look at him head nodding a bit. He's jamming.
Wait a minute.
Oh, so she was crying on the sand. She was yes, that's what I saw. He's just vibing. He's just vibing. Oh, yeah. Imagine testifying against a man dressed like the national anthem. Oh, that's so good. But yeah, she cries on the sand, and all I'm thinking in the back of my mind is, two things. One, thank God he wasn't at his house. Thank God, because these people are so fucking retarded that they could have hurt him. Real talk. Speculating here.
Afroman is
But-
the American the Japanese think we are.
Yes! 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 We need an anime version of this. But yes! It's so fucking true. But I'm telling you, these people are so fucking stupid, especially crying on the stand like this for real, man. Like, I get it. You don't want people to have this opinion of you. It's a vulgar, it's a very nasty thing that he's saying about you. However, on the other hand, he is exercising his free speech in doing so, and it is clearly parody. No one actually believes that you lick 'em low, Lisa. Nobody actually believes that. They're doing it to make you cry and make you feel bad. But here's the thing, she cries more about this, and she feels more upset about this than what the fuck you did to him. Going into his house like that on a shitty warrant. They cry more about that than actually doing some kind of restitution for him. They didn't do anything. Stupid. Everyone would be saying Afro's man's name and marches right now if he had been at home. I'm telling you, I'm so happy he wasn't home. Because they could have done... She could have been like, oh my god, it's a guy in the shadows! Pop, pop! Speculation here. Or no, here's the thing. Oh, I'm gonna tase you! I'm gonna tase you! Is that really a taser? Okay. Whoops! Oh no! That's how I feel about it. But man, this is messed up. Whoops! Whoopsie daisy! Oopsie, I thought he had a dungeon. Oh gosh, I thought he had a dungeon in his house. In the basement that we didn't look into. You didn't look into that basement. Where's the basement? On a flat-ass ranch house. Where's the basement? Still waiting. I don't know if he has a concealed carry either, or if he has a carry. In Ohio, can you carry? I don't know. I don't know what he has. But it would have been really bad if he was home, in my opinion. I feel like something bad would have happened. But let me see this one.
Narcotics.
Here's another one, and that's for this officer. But we're gonna listen to it. And I like the bass line of this, so I might vibe with it. I might not speak. I might pull a React streamer and shut the fuck up.
Randy Walters is the son of a bitch. Yeah, that's why I fucked his wife and got filthy rich.
Afroman announced he's running for the White House.
Wait, what you said? Afroman announces he's ready for the White House.
Fix my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video. Fix my dough.
Oh gosh darn, I had a illegal walleye without a fishing license and cheese curds made of raw milk. Had to take him out.
Had to take him out. You have to. Yeah, and take the money from his pockets. That engaged in a crime, obviously.
My dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my videos. Fix my dough. Fix my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop
Damn, that goes hard.
my videos. Fix my dough. Fix my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my videos.
God, that's good. Anyway. Defamation has to be a lie, though. Well, you know what? Let's look that up. Is it specific to... Hold on, I'm gonna do Ohio. No. Let's see what we got here.
How else are we gonna pay for the Glazers?
Black hentai. In Ohio, defamation is a civil claim, obviously, involving a false, unprivileged statement of fact published to a third party that injures a person or entity's reputation.
We caught him eating pineapple on pizza. Obviously, we had to open fire.
Oh my gosh. The statement must be false and presented as fact, not opinion. In the videos, as you can see, if you look at his musical history as well, he says a lot of things in jest. His most famous song is just like his silly song about how he got high, how he got high, how he got high. So it's like his music is, he's not, like, if you ask him straight up, hey, did you fuck his wife? No. Like, no. No, he tells people he fucked them. He tells people fuck you. Like, I don't understand the... Well, we'll look at it. So this was day 2. Deputy claims Afroman singing about sleeping with his wife has caused him tremendous pain. Tremendous pain. A tremendous amount of pain. As grounds for defamation. You have to... Usually when we talk about defamation, too, there's usually, like, a reputational damage. And from what I remember, doesn't there have to be some kind of damages in terms of financial? Or am I thinking of more like corporate? Not necessarily personal. But if I remember right, there have to be some kind of damages. And the way they talk about damages, it's always like, well, how does this affect your work? How does this affect your relationship, business relationships, and stuff like that? So, I don't know how this... Let's listen to it. Let's give him benefit of the doubt.
New Afroman track, Sawa got late and died.
That would be true! I can't sue him! Shit!
So, you're claiming that is the defamation statement is that he said he had sex with your wife?
Yes.
Okay. And that...
Oh my gosh, imagine if the wife got on the stand and she was pregnant with Afroman's baby.
I don't want to read any more of your silly fetishes, okay? You don't need to post any more of that, B. But thank you for that. Thank you.
That's painted you in a false light.
It's caused tremendous pain in my life.
I'll get to that. We have to go through false light first. So does it paint you in a false light?
Yes, that my wife is cheating on me with Mr. Foreman.
But we all know that's not true, correct?
I don't know.
Did no one prepare him for such a simple question? Who are his lawyers? Did somebody not prepare this guy? Did he...
A pimp named Afroman.
I was saying the other day while I was playing Chrysal, I was like, I wish Boondocks was back. Because they would have a field day with this. This is so good. That, and they would have a field day with the, Gypsy Crusader versus that Supa guy. They would have a field day with that. That is so funny. Oh, man. Bring it back!
Wait, you don't know if your wife's cheating on you or not?
Look at his confused face. Like, he doesn't know how to answer to that.
Correct.
I don't know.
Oh my god, what do you mean you don't know? Do you know what you ate for breakfast? What a fucking mouth breather. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Who trained him? Usually you have a lawyer and they like ask you a bunch of questions to prep you. And that should be one of the questions. Was that not one of the... Did they not do any preparedness?
Wait, you don't know if your wife's cheating on you or not?
You want to go there?
No, I just want... that question because you said we don't know. I just
Been with that
know
woman
yes
since middle school.
or no. I know.
I would hope she wouldn't. But you know what? Once somebody puts it out there for their fun and entertainment, it's out there.
Okay. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Why? Oh my god, there's so much to unpack here. So it's true his wife is cheating. You don't know that. He doesn't know that apparently. It's like, but is he cheating? Would she be cheating with Afroman? Do we believe that? Is that something a reasonable person? See, this is why he's fucking dumb, and this is probably why he did what he did. Because they're so fucking stupid. Just say yes. No. No. Yes, you feel like any reputational damage is purely self-inflicted at this point. Yes. That's how I feel with a lot of it.
And it's a problem.
So it's something we cannot verify the truth of?
I mean, we could ask her.
Is it a thing that can be verified, true or false?
Ask your client.
What? No, I'll ask your wife. How about that, bitch? No, don't give me that prissy fucking attitude. What do you mean? That's that type of guy. No, man. No. They're not hiring their best and brightest.
Sometimes they never were.
Yeah. What if this whole time he was like that? Think about it. Anyway, I don't understand. Well, the way I see it is I understand kind of where they're coming from. Like, especially with the one... Let's see if I can find his testimony. Oh, that was an interesting one, too. Well, this is the pound cake one. This is the other song he made. Oh, this is... Hold on.
And it just wouldn't...
Oh, that's not the same guy. They're all bald, though, so I got them confused with each other. So, when I'm looking at this...
So...
I'm looking at this and I'm going... Okay, so I understand some of you have been called a lesbian, a PDF file, a cock. I'll just call it what it is, a cock, and all these other things. Do people actually believe it? Or are people... It's one thing to present it as actual factual information that this actually happened. It's another thing to make a parody a stupid song about it. You believe it? It's another thing to make a parody about it. And it's another thing also, if your reputation was already ruined before Afroman came into the picture, I feel like with the PDF file one, his brother, and we can look it up too, but his brother was a cop, and his brother has been charged with something. I mean, they wouldn't say it in court. When he was on the stand, they wouldn't say it. And people assume it has something to do with illicit material, pictures found on his personal devices and such. But it wasn't the cop that went in his house, it was the brother. And so they're making a guilt by association kind of argument there. I can kind of see where that would be defamation. However, there was already a foundation in the community that he was involved in that kind of stuff as well. So I think what Afroman did was take the rumors that were already swirling about these people and use it in all of his little songs. Or if he were to and I don't know if I could be like, yeah, that's defamation. I don't know, because he wasn't the founder, he wasn't the creator of it. Although he did amplify it. So, yeah. And this all started with them illegally entering his house, and breaking his door. The irony is that more people than ever know because of this silly... Yes! Hex, that's why I don't understand why they did this. What, did they need more money? It's like, what are you thinking by doing this? What? It's insane, the amount of attention this has gotten. Do you think that these people are vindictive enough to keep messaging with Afroman? After this? To keep messing with him after this? Potentially. I don't think they should have their jobs on the force, to be honest with you, after doing this. What was it, 2 years ago? They should already been fired. Get him out. Get him out. You're crying on the stand because he made fun of you. Like, no. You cannot be in a high stress, dangerous job if you're gonna cry about some rapper making a stupid parody song about you. Sorry. Sorry, sweetie, you're fired. That's how I feel about it. Woo! Let's take a look at more stuff. This is... Who is this? This is, I think, the ex-wife of the deputy, who's defense witness for she's the only witness he brought. The defense witness for Afroman. So let's take a look at this.
I'm going to give you the complete song and then summarize it because I only want to say it once. Are you familiar with the song Wet Ass Pussy?
Yes,
Is that a rap song?
it is.
Has your students played it in class?
Once, and I asked them to please turn it off.
When they were listening to it, did they think that was fact?
No,
So they didn't think that that was depicting anything in real life?
no,
So you didn't have to teach them that wasn't real?
right, no, I did not.
You've heard the song, correct?
Mm-hmm, yes.
Do you believe it's a literal interpretation?
No,
Would you agree it's derogatory towards women?
no,
Even though it says nasty things about them?
yeah, no, I mean, it's the artist's opinion, I guess. That's the way I feel.
Maybe not an opinion you like, but
Yeah,
The only fucking adult
Gonna give
in the room. The only adult. Besides Afroman and this whole other. But this is, yeah. Would you agree it's derogatory towards women? No. I could see someone coming in and being like, yeah, it's derogatory.
Oh my god, it totally is derogatory towards women. I mean, it talked about, like, their wet ass pussy.
Yeah, but not everything, in my mind, at least. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe chat could disagree with me here. In my mind, what Cardi B and Megan the Stallion are don't affect me because I am not them. And them talking about their sexual exploits and the things that they do, I guess, for kicks, or them presenting themselves in a whorish manner, I don't agree with it. I wouldn't promote it. I wouldn't, jam to that song or anything. Like, I wouldn't, I don't like their music at all. However, I don't think it degrades women in the way that a lot of people think it does. It just degrades them hoes. And them hoes that like that music. So, That's just, I guess, my opinion. Every time I hear stupid names like that, I'm reminded why I hate everything about that kind of. Shut up! I know you don't like rap music. Baka. I jammed to the Shapiro version. You know, that song was... I can't even finish the joke. Hold on. God. Why is my thing... Hold on. It like went down. My stream went down. Why did my stream go down? Why did my stream go down? It's saying excellent. Oh. They were promised WAP 3,000 years ago. That was the joke. I couldn't finish it because it sounded so goofy in my head. Oh, yeah.
That song was promised to me 4,000 years ago, Sour.
I'm glad. That song has so much imagery, weird demonic imagery and symbolism. And I remember watching a video about WAP where they were analyzing the music video and they were showing how a lot of these, like, some of the images and floor tiles and all this shit, they went in depth, looked identical to the interior of the Epstein Island mansion. And they were like cut for cut, scene for scene. This door looks like this door, and these black and white tiles look like these tiles, and there's weird art all over the walls that look like this. And I'm like, oh my god, ooh, the shit I watch at like 3 a.m. Oh, it was crazy to see that. Crazy. I don't know if I believe it, but I could. Look, WAP is just a gross song. Of course it's a gross song by gross women. Yeah. Do I think it degrades all women? No. I don't respect them women for making it, but it's like, why should my reputation be affected by what these dumb hoes do? I'm not them. That's silly. We don't do that with a lot of other stuff. So I don't understand. Maybe that's a bad opinion. Naughty Sour having a bad opinion. But it's my opinion. It's out there. Wait till you learn. What? What?
Wait till you learn about I pet goat 1 and 2 igual a O.
Oh my god. Anyway, let's take a look at this.
By Mr. Foreman?
Multiple times.
You
You
were
received hundreds of pound cakes at work from different people.
And the context of that name comes from a music video that Mr. Foreman created, correct?
I don't know where he got it at, but you'd have to ask him that question.
The Adams County Sheriff kicked down my door. Then I heard the glass break.
You would admit that you with the glasses walking by a lemon pound cake on the counter?
Yes.
And that is security footage from the search at Mr. Foreman's residence?
I assume, yes.
I raise the volume for you
But
guys.
there's no question that you during the search.
Yes.
There is question? Or there's
No, that was me, yes. Absolutely.
The Adams County Sheriff kicked down my door. Then I heard the glass break. They found no kidnapping victims, just a lemon pound cake. Mama's lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice. wanna put down his block. Lemon pound cake, trending on TikTok. Lemon pound cake, he's a family guy. Lemon pound cake, munchies because he got high. Lemon pound cake, pound cake. He sees my cake and my porno mag called boom boom. Something happened to his camera on the way to the evidence room. Mama's lemon pound cake.
They had to play all those songs in court, by the way. Oh my god. See if there he was in the footage, looking at the lemon pound cake. Oh my god. See what else we got here. What is this?
The corruption of the Adam County.
Oh, he did this.
Mine eyes seen the corruption of the Adam County cops, stealing money, stealing cake. When they make they traffic stops, first they screw you, then they sue you. Play games and dismiss your claims. The proof's on the internet. Afroman will bring it to ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Mine eyes have seen informants get busted with felonies. Tell the cops I'm a kidnapper and I sell a lot of keys. Raid my house and then get pissed, 'cause the dungeon don't exist. My proof's on the internet. Afroman will bring it to ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. My gate don't operate and my door is on the floor. My camera's disconnected. Lisa Phillips is a...
His proofs on the internet as much as he can. I mean, you have to be very careful about certain things. I don't think he was as careful as he could be. Oh my god, this wasn't captured in the media broadcast. Witness Justin Cooley starts speaking directly to Afroman. Really? Hold on.
It enraged the community, and it got to the point that we were receiving death threats at work. It got to the point that my family felt unsafe. It got to the point where you know, we would get a call that says, "Oh, I'm coming down there. I'm coming down to do whatever." It was a threatening call, and then we'd get a call about a tree down in a wildlife area, and we'd have to go. And I'm not going down there. I mean, this could be a setup. This became. We were afraid. We were legitimately afraid that this was going to turn from what it was into something violent.
I'll tell you why that's an issue. Well, if justice isn't being served, then the people will take it upon themselves to do what they do. Like, that's the issue. That's exactly right, Hook. That's what I'm saying. You can't be a cop. You cannot be a cop. We have footage. You engaged in something. You violated someone's constitutional rights. Why are you a cop? Why are you a cop and you feel comfortable being a cop and you feel comfortable? Like, you shouldn't be that way. Like, if I did what you did, I'd be worried as fuck. I would be. But then again, I'm not a cop. Like, the vigilantism works out great at first, and then suddenly the wrong person gets... Yes, I don't encourage vigilantism, but I understand in cases of, like, really weird injustice like this, nothing happened to these guys. They didn't even fix the door. They didn't even fix the door, guys. They didn't even engage in any restitution from what I've seen. They didn't do anything. They sued him instead. Like, this is why you feel unsafe because you engaged in unsafe behavior. You did something and you were never punished for it. And you should have been. And people now see that and they're like, hell no, we gotta do something now. Because if the police aren't going to do something about it, people will do something about it. Do I think that's the right thing to do? It depends. But it's like, I understand why you feel scared. Because you did something really stupid. Again, this is just my opinion. He fucked around and now he's finding out. That's what's happening. And he doesn't understand. He thinks he should just get away with it. He and all his fellow cohorts, they should just get away with it. And that nothing... Look, for as much as you hate what Afroman did, he did the most peaceful thing
The
he could
dungeon
do.
is as real as Cowboy Steaks, and justice was served as well as a DoorDash order not received. It's all coming together.
It's all coming together. Oh my god.
Because he used his position of power to spread a lie. You enraged the community. And you put me and my family in danger over this. Every bit of this was a lie.
You know what this reminds me of? You guys are gonna hate me for this. This is gonna be a hot take. I might get in trouble for saying this. But this reminds me of the Alex Jones shit, which, in my opinion, was some bullshit. That was some bullshit. You don't have any... Afroman doesn't have any power over what other people do. He's just sharing the information about what the fuck you did to him. And he's making silly parody songs about that situation. Yeah, Alex Jones should have won that case. Yeah, in my opinion. He got fucking railroaded. Yeah, he did. He should be able to question as much as the Sandy Hook situation... It happened, but he should be able to question it. He should be able to say, I think it's fake. He should be able to say that. And I don't understand why, but the families were harassed and stuff. That's upsetting. But hey, Alex Jones did not personally harass them, did he? Did he personally harass them? Did he personally go out of his way to contact them? No, from what I heard, from what I saw, there's a lot of information about it. Other people did. He didn't. That has nothing to do with him. And I feel like that's the same situation here that they always bring up, let's rewind it.
Because he used his position of power to spread a lie. You enraged the community. And you put me and my family in danger over this.
That's exactly what I remember hearing from the families. That's exactly what I remember hearing. You put me in danger because you questioned the situation and you did this and you did that. No! That's other people. Find those people. You have the power. You can find them people, can't you? He didn't direct, and plus, he didn't direct anybody to harass them out. He didn't use his platform as a call for action. Did he? He didn't use it as a call for action. He's just making stupid fucking music videos about that. That's the most peaceful thing he could have fucking did.
Every bit of this was a lie, and you knew it.
Shouldn't have threw a fake rage.
Just address disregard the court statement. Finish up your testimony. Yes. Thank you, Judge.
The lies.
He directly talked to him too. That's a no. No. You can't do that shit. Stupid ass fucking cop. Stupid ass fucking corrupt cop. Allegedly. Oh my god! Yes, thank you, Ed. None of these people should have a job with an entity dealing with law enforcement unless it's being a janitor. Even the janitor, no. They can be Reddit mod though. I think they'd be really good at that. Let's see, what's this one?
Lisa, nigga blow Lisa, pussy like pizza. Sometimes she won't live. 'em low. Lisa, lick 'em low, Lisa. She like pizza.
Oh my gosh, they must be getting ridiculed. They really must be. So after all of this happened, do we want to hear his testimony? I feel like his testimony was really good. So let's take a look if I can find it. There was a lot of good, like, testimony and shit. Let me find
Sweep
it for you
it up,
guys.
Janice.
Afroman court testimony. It's 30 minutes, but it's pretty gosh darn good.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You just chill.
For the record, would you give us your name, please?
My name is Joseph Edgar Foreman.
You are known under the stage
Skip
name
a
as
bunch,
Afroman, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you create music videos and do performances, is
Yes,
that
sir.
right? How many states of the United States have you performed in, do you think?
All of them.
All 50.
Yes, sir.
And how many countries have you performed in?
I don't remember, but not all of them, but I've been to a few.
How many live performances did you do last year, roughly?
I don't know. Possibly 250. I don't know, but I don't know.
I just realized he should do a video of this song about how the Adams County cops have AIDS. Adams County police station is closed due to AIDS. Somebody send it to him. Somebody send it to him. It's a free idea from Sala.
You know, it's a lot of days, but I don't know exactly.
And you have a residence here in Adams County, correct?
Yes, sir.
You've been performing for 20 or 30 years, is that right?
All my life.
It's a long
All right.
time. I remember hearing him when I was young.
And is it fair to say that one of the first big hits you had was But Then I Got High?
No,
Because I got
because
high.
I got high.
Because I Got High.
That's correct.
And do you think it's accurate to say that that song has had over 300 million views on YouTube?
Sounds right.
Yep.
You have a large presence on social media, obviously, correct?
Depends on your definition of large. There's bigger people than me, but I'm all right.
You know what I should do? I should do what React streamers do. Hold on. I should like increase the playback speed. I saw one dude. Oh my god. I don't know if I should bring this up because it's a little like political and gay. But I recently saw Destiny talk about somebody that went on the Joe Rogan podcasting, and he was playing a video game. He was playing a video game and watching, and I was like, "How do you live with yourself? How do you live with yourself doing that shit? That's ADHD coded right up the ass." Why are you giving yourself cancer? Somebody else was watching it and I peeked over and I was like, what the fuck kind of argument was that? Oh. It's the guy that's a bad dad. I don't have to fucking listen to shit he says. Not a fucking thing. I know. Oh, sour, that's an ad hominem. Listen, when a guy is trying to give me life advice on what to do politically or philosophically and all that other gay shit, and he's a bad dad, maybe I shouldn't listen to him. Maybe I shouldn't. Just a thought, guys. Just a thought. Anyway, let's get to this.
And on Instagram, is it fair to say that you have 247,000 followers?
Yeah, I just got some of them the other day.
You got new ones coming all the time?
Yes, not all the time, just here lately.
Because the trial's coming up?
Yeah, all the publicity from the officers lawsuing me is running up my numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And on YouTube, you have almost 1 million followers, 983,000, is that right?
I haven't looked, it was 977 last time I looked.
And on TikTok, you have about 392,000 followers?
I haven't looked at it, but that sounds kind of right.
You know when you post something that a lot of people are going to see it, don't you?
Yes.
When this search happened back in August of 2022, Mr. Foreman, you weren't at home?
No.
You were driving home from Chicago?
Yes.
You got an alert from a family member that the sheriffs were there searching your home, is that right?
Yes.
And you were able to turn on your phone and watch through your own security
Wow.
system what the deputies were doing for a period of time, weren't you?
Yes.
So he saw it all happen. I didn't know that.
And is it fair to say you were angry and upset about this search?
I wasn't happy.
And is that why you posted the things we've seen this week, because you weren't happy?
No, I posted it because the sheriff's never supposed to raid my house in the first place. The whole raid was a mistake. All of this is their fault. If they hadn't wrongly raided my house, there would be no lawsuit. I would not know their names. They wouldn't be on my body. They wouldn't be on my home surveillance system. And there would be no songs, nothing. My money would still be intact, nothing. So all of this is their fault.
And because they executed a search warrant on your home, that gave you the right to post the things that we've seen this week on the internet?
Because
Is that right? Is that right, Mr. Foreman?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Tearing down my door, not paying for it, not being apologetic, me being a sport, doing something peaceful to raise the money to pay for their damages, me having the right of the freedom of speech as an American to talk to my family, friends, and fans about what the sheriffs did to my home. Yes, I had the right to my freedom of speech. After they left, I had the right to kick the can and to do what I had to do to repair the damage they brought to my house. Yes, I did.
That includes the right to post the videos that you've just been posting up until Friday and beyond, right?
Yes, I have freedom of speech. I'm a rapper. I entertain. I write fiction, comedy.
What kind of question is that?
Yes, I entertain for a living like you practice law for a living. So I have to go to work.
The deputies left a warrant return at your house, didn't they?
I think they left something with my ex-wife. I'm not sure.
Well, you saw, as soon as the search was over, as soon as you got home, you saw a document that showed exactly how much cash had been taken from the house, correct?
I know I got paid $5,000 for the show that suit was in. I forgot that money was in that suit. But, I heard, I don't know what piece of paper I heard. I knew they took some money. I just knew they took some money. I knew it was 4,000-ish. I knew they took some money and received some money and some weed and some, I don't know what else, just minor stuff.
You knew how much money was in that pocket when you came home and saw the warrant return, didn't you?
Note to self, check all my fucking pockets. I probably got a penny.
It was $5,000.
I need a pinch.
Back when I did that show, I remember it was $5,000. But anyway.
So is it your testimony that they actually took $5,000 instead of $4,390?
No, I just know, I know when I did that show, it was with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa at Red Rocks in Denver. The balance of that show, for me, they sent in a deposit, but the balance was $5,000.
Nice.
I put the $5,000 in my coat pocket. I got drunk, I got high, and I forgot to get that money. And
Because I got high. Oh no! I forgot the $5,000 in my pocket because I got high. You forgot!
hung that suit back there. And that's where they got that money from.
So it was $5,000 they got?
Yes, it was $5,000 that was in my suit when I got paid in Red Rocks. Now, after all of this stuff, whatever, it's I don't really know the complete number. It's 46, it's 430, the number bounces up and down. But all I know is I got paid $5,000 at the Red Rocks with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa when I played the Red Rocks in Denver.
And you got $4,000 returned, right?
I don't know the exact amount.
Well, you were there with the news when you got it.
Right, and the lady at the sheriff's station admitted that the sheriff was short.
Oh.
You can go watch the 19 News.
You knew when you saw the warrant returned, didn't you, that the amount that they were saying was taken was actually more money than was in that suit pocket?
I didn't warrant.
That's why you brought the news to the sheriff's office when you got the money back, because you knew that they had miscounted the money and the number on the evidence bag was actually...
Oh my God, I can't believe... Miscounted. Sure, lawyer. Lawyer speak, fucking retard alert. Oh my God, I hate lawyers. I hate that so much. Yeah, they fucking...
I didn't know
more money.
nothing. The lady at
more-
the sheriff department just volunteered the information. I was sitting there, if she had been, I might not even known I got ripped off. She admitted it live on Channel 19 News.
Wow.
That the money wasn't right.
I pulled. We should have a wow counter for like stupid reaction streams.
Wow, guys, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Of course you did. You were listening to this.
Remember in your deposition when I asked you why did you bring the news when you picked up the money?
Yeah, I didn't want to get beat up or Epstein at the sheriff's station. I was running around my house. They are.
He is not suicidal, guys. He is not suicidal. God bless Afroman. That's hilarious.
That's why I brought the news and my attorney. So to make sure I got out of that place with my money.
You brought the news to protect you physically.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't bring the news because you already knew there was a miscount and you were going to make.
I didn't know nothing.
Why the fuck would he? And even if he did know, why is that a problem?
New song, Adams y Nikita's Department Squad 8.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know. I figured they stole my money. They turned my cameras off. So if you turn my cameras off, you must got something bad in mind. So yeah, I'm a.
That's a good point. Why should he? There was a malicious action. I believe it was malicious at least. Why would you turn off the cameras? If not, why not leave on the cameras? Why? Why'd you turn off his cameras? We don't know if they took anything else. You might have other jackets that you don't know. You just put like $2,000, $5,000 up in. You don't know. They could have took something else. We don't know. And why can't he have his friends at channel whatever the fuck go over and like with him at the time and go in there and look at the procedure? Why is that a problem?
Oh, because you knew that they actually took some of their money.
Okay. Is that a problem?
Using them, they turn my cameras off. I can't see what they're doing.
So your testimony under oath here today to these 10 jurors is that you brought the news when you picked up your money to protect you physically from being beat up or shot by the sheriffs, right?
Yes.
Is that unreasonable? Chad, is that unreasonable? I think that's a reasonable thing after what happened. To protect himself, he brought the news with him. That's not, to me, personally, that's not unreasonable at all. It's just ridiculous. Can't stand lawyers, man.
And they volunteered the information that the
and
money
they
was
volunteered,
right.
exactly.
That was just an extra something we found out. But I came with my attorney and the news to make sure the people running around my house with guns didn't take me into jail and do something.
Yep. They could have. Thank God again. Thank God he wasn't in that house. Because if he was in that house and they were willing to turn off the cameras and they were willing to do a whole bunch of fuck shit in the house, in my opinion, they would have hurt him. They could have hurt him. And then just like,
oh, well, he went crazy. He's a crazy person. He was smoking some stuff. He got caught on the wrong stuff. And
he could have been a crackhead for all we know. Oh, man.
You had a safe in your home, correct?
Oh, yeah, thank God. Yes, Hex. Thank God he didn't have a dog. Because that doggy would have been gone.
2 of them.
2 safes. Did the sheriffs look into those safes, to your knowledge?
Yes, they did.
The deputies?
Yes.
And how did they get the combination?
I gave it to my ex-wife so the sheriffs wouldn't pull my safe out the floor, take it to the station and put something in it and try to say that whatever they put in my safe was mine. So I went ahead and gave my ex-wife, who I didn't want to
big brain IQ. He's hiding some brain in that fro.
Give my combination to. It was just safer. I went ahead and gave her my combination so they could open up the safe and realize that they just vandalized somebody that don't even have nothing in the safe.
And do you know what was in those safes?
It was absolutely nothing in the safes.
Don't you keep jewelry in those safes?
No.
Leading question, what? Do you keep jewelry in the... Don't you keep... Not did you? Don't you keep jewelry in those safes? Bitch, you don't know shit.
Didn't you tell me that in your deposition that you
This
keep...
is why I can't be a lawyer. Because I'm here in the back going, bitch, you don't know shit. I can't be a fucking lawyer. My mom's going to kill me.
How did they get the combination?
I gave it to my ex-wife so the sheriffs wouldn't pull my safe out the floor, take it to the station and put something in it and try to say that whatever they put in my safe was mine. So I went ahead and gave my ex-wife, who I didn't want to give my combination to, it was just safer. I went ahead and gave her my combination so they could open up the safe and realize that they just vandalized somebody that don't even have nothing in the safe.
And do you know what was in those safes?
It was absolutely nothing in the safes.
Don't you keep jewelry in those safes?
No.
Didn't you tell me that in your deposition, that you keep jewelry in those safes?
Okay. At the time, though, there probably was nothing in them. He took the jewelry out. I'm going to assume.
Was anything missing from the safes when you got home after the search?
I didn't put nothing in the safes.
Was anything missing from the safes when you got home?
Nothing was in them, so nothing was missing from the safe.
Yeah. I think.
You talked to Randy Walters on the phone before you got home that evening.
Oh my gosh, that was such a dumb line of questioning over something that is just. I guess lawyers have to do that.
In the search or right afterwards, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
He told you that they were taking some money and some vape pens and a small amount of marijuana. He told you that.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You knew, didn't you, Mr. Foreman, that there had been an investigation by the Claremont County Sheriff's Office into the discrepancy about the cash that was missing from your home, correct? You knew there was an investigation.
Yeah, I knew the sheriffs was investigating themselves.
Oh, that's how you saw it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And did you...
How else is it supposed to be? Is there like a separate body that comes in from a different county or something? Like, I mean, they investigated themselves and they found nothing wrong. Wow. Shocker. But why are they investigating the money and not the things surrounding it as well? The broken door, the broken gate, the harassment of the family. Like, what? There's layers to this. The pound cake. the cutting of the video, like all of that needs to be looked at, and in my opinion, they need to be fired.
You ever ask for a report so you could see how bad this investigation of themselves really was?
Yes, I was trying to get involved any way I can. The investigation was going on without any of my
Yeah, it would have been Ohio BCI, not the department. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I guess they found nothing wrong with it.
Did you ask for a copy of the report?
I asked for everything. I was trying to be involved.
So you've seen the report?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I just saw it a few minutes ago.
Well, you had an attorney when you got the cash returned, correct?
At the station?
Yes.
I need your body cam video for my music video. Here's the funny part about it too, is that the video footage was video recorded with his cameras. They can't tell him to take it down. Now, if it was video using their body cameras, they have the potential to tell him to take it down. This was him sharing information that he obtained himself. So therefore, he can just show it. He showed it to his friend. He can show it to anybody. Yeah. And he could play music behind it. And, yeah.
I had attorney. Yeah, my attorney was present.
Did your attorney ask for a copy of this report?
It wasn't in it. When I got my cash back from the station, it wasn't an investigation until we realized money was missing.
Well, did you contact your attorney and say, hey, get me a copy of that report?
Your Honor, I'm going to object. While Mr. Klingler wants to talk about his client's attorney-client privilege and maybe waive it, Mr. Foreman does have attorney-client privilege.
Yes, he does.
With his attorney at that time. And we are going to assert that privilege because it's a privilege he has of right.
And so far he hasn't asked for anything privileged. So I can appreciate the sensitivity, overrule the objection, and we'll pay that. Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you, Judge. Your testimony is you never saw a copy of Detective Robinson's report until today.
Yes, sir.
And that's because you didn't want to see a copy of the investigation.
I did want to see. You don't know what I want. I did want to see.
I was about to say he's been trying to go through the process so intently and so like accurately with the money and everything. And what would make you think that he wouldn't want to see it? What would make you believe that, lawyer man? Why would you? Why? Let's go back a bit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That privilege.
Thank you, Judge. Your testimony is you never saw a copy of Detective Robinson's report until today.
Yes, sir.
And that's because you didn't want to see a copy of the investigation.
I did want to see it. You don't know what I want. I did want to see it.
You did.
I wanted everything that had something to do with my money coming.
And that was 3.5 years ago, correct? And you haven't seen a copy of that report that you wanted to see until this afternoon.
Whose problem is that? That's the people not giving him the report. That's not his problem. His problem is that they have a problem that now with him. So what are you talking about? That's not his fault. What? Yeah, and whose fault is that? That makes no sense, dumb lawyer man.
Is that right?
I can't stand him, man.
I never had my money taken by cops. I didn't know how this goes. I don't know about reports. All I know is live on Fox 19 News, the lady admits that her department is short $400 of my money. That's all I know. I don't know how to investigate police officers taking money.
That's all you know, and that's all you know today, isn't it? That's the whole basis of your claim that your money was stolen, is that the amount of money that was in the bags is different from the amount of money that was written on the bag.
Yeah, my whole thing is they never should have raided me in the first place.
That's your whole thing.
That's my whole thing.
That's the point,
That's my whole
isn't
thing.
it?
If they never would have showed up, there would be no songs about them. I wouldn't know who they are. Their faces would not be on my video cameras. None of this, we wouldn't be in this room right now if they hadn't raided my house and didn't press no charges, didn't even know what they was doing. This whole thing is their fault, and they're suing me for their mistake.
And so you don't really care if they stole your money or not. You're just mad about it.
That's added into the whole situation, you dumbass. I hate oh my god! Oh, I hate them so much.
Police officers shouldn't be stealing the civilians' money. So I do care. All of it is an outrage. This whole thing is an outrage.
You have no evidence that they took your money except for the amount on the bag isn't the same as the amount.
How about the lady admitting that she...
What? I can't stand lawyers. I guess in his case, it's like, well, it was a mistake. It's not malicious. Therefore, how about you just give me back $400? Therefore, how about you just fix my door and fix my gate? If it's that small of a thing, how about you do that again? How about you restitution of some sort? How about you just say you're fucking sorry? They probably didn't even say that. It's so stupid. If it's such a small thing and they didn't mean anything by it, how about you fix the fucking issue?
Did you answer my
question? She admitted that she took my money on live Fox 19 News. Go argue with the film clip.
Nobody,
go argue with her admitting that she took my money.
Nobody admitted that they took your money.
Well, whatever. Go look at her admitting that the bag is short. Because it stayed open all weekend long or 2 weeks after Brian and Officer Cooley just left it and just mishandled it and didn't do it right.
Just so we're honest with the jury here, Mr. Foreman, nobody admitted that they took your money, did they?
They admitted it was short.
Yes. Nobody admitted that they took your money. Correct?
How is he supposed to reasonably... Okay, after all of this happens, how is he supposed to reasonably assume, like... I would assume they took it because they went to my home illegally, they cut my cameras, they rifled through my CDs, my suits, all of that. Why would, like, her telling me, oh, sorry, honey, we came up short. How am I supposed to feel about that and see that as not malicious? You understand? Lawyer man who is fucking retarded. How am I supposed to feel about that? Am I supposed to not feel some type of way about that?
It was short. She admitted, she said that it was short.
Ridiculous. I can't stand lawyers.
And, usually it's $10, $5, $2 missing.
It's like
how
reasonableness. Reasonableness just goes out the window with them. Just gone. Common sense just fucking gone.
You posted videos about Brian Newland doing hard drugs and snitching on his friend, and you posted those based on rumors, didn't you? We can look at your deposition, but before you argue with me, but isn't that a fact that you made those allegations based on rumors you said you heard?
It's a fact. William Newland is a convicted pedophile, and Brian Newland is his brother. After I zeroed in on Brian, I asked about him. Come to find out, he's a large statutory rapist that has sex with all kind of underage girls.
What? Is that true?
He buys them beers and gets them drunk. And all kind. That's probably the reason he had to leave the Adams County Sheriff Department, because he beats up his wife and he messed with underage girls and he had to get out of town and go get a job in Northwood.
All right. You don't want to answer my question?
I do. Please ask another one.
Well, let me ask this one again so I can get an answer. Do you remember in your deposition when I asked you, you have no reason to think these rumors about Brian Newland are true, do you? And
see, again, this guy has See, here's the issue. And this is where I would be the lawyer of Afroman and just say, Afroman is not the creator or founder of these accusations. Other people are. He already had a really bad reputation. He's just highlighting it and making a parody of it. That's all. It's not, he is not, if you try, I don't know who you would find, but it's not Afroman. He does not, he is not the creator of the slander. He's not. So I don't know. Maybe he helped an amplifier. We can make that argument, but I don't think they're making that argument. I don't know. Let's listen.
You said, well, it's more entertaining if it's true, and I can make some money.
It is.
Remember
Yeah.
that?
No, I don't. That's a however long that deposition was. You can read the deposition and it tells you what I said.
Do we have a copy, another copy of that?
Ooh, let's get
I'll
the
show it to you.
deposition.
I can
Let's
show you
get the
my
copy.
Refresh your recollection.
You're gonna refresh his recollection.
It's
Screens. You then use the
Thank you, Judge. If I can get it working here.
Your Honor, I would object to using the screen to refresh his recollection. That's publishing it to the jury. If he wants to refresh his recollection, he can show him it and then ask him a question, much how we would do in criminal law with the police report. If an officer didn't remember, we wouldn't show the report, we would show it to the officer. He would refresh his memory by reading it, and then we'd re-ask the question.
Do it that way, just make sure you think he reads it right. I'm just trying to get through the verbiage.
If Mr.
Just make sure you think he reads it right, otherwise I have to wrestle with you.
Yeah.
whether you read it right.
I agree with the judge.
So just read it.
Just
And then if we want to move it as an
Just read it and then ask.
Remember your
Yeah.
deposition being taken, Mr. Foreman, in your attorney's office on September 3rd, 2024.
I remember the deposition.
And that deposition was taken in DJ Osborne's office?
Yes, sir.
That's the same office that you used to film that video that we saw last night with the actor playing Lieutenant Lisa Phillips, and that actor was sitting in the same chair that Lisa Phillips sat in during her deposition, wasn't she?
Yeah, the actor played Lisa because I wouldn't have known her if she hadn't came to my house and cut off my camera.
Yeah, right.
Right.
That's the office we're talking about, and that's the office where I took your deposition, right?
Yes, sir.
And in that deposition, I'm referring to page 84 of the deposition.
I can't believe they're not upset that he used that scene for his music video. Usually, they don't want you to do stuff like that. Like, you can't just bring a camera into a courtroom. You can't just do that kind of stuff. Does anybody know? Do they allow that kind of shit? You can just record a music video or something? At the same place, at the same exact place she did her deposition. That's wild. That's wild, man. The fine detail.
I had asked you about...
Object, he's testifying.
No, he's using the deposition to refresh his memory. He's doing it right.
Might be different in different states. Let me tell you something. Here's a funny story. One of my family members used to work in the courtrooms as a maintenance guy, and he would have to deal with some of the weirdest shit in the prison system and in the court, because it's a prison and a court in like a couple of buildings all over the place. And there were such crazy shit. Like someone brought, and he had to fix a lot of shit he shouldn't have, but someone who was having to go to court brought in eggs. Like eggs, you know those eggs that some people fill with confetti and stuff? Well, this guy wasn't filling it with confetti. He was filling it with some kind of weird chemical, like acid, and he used it to throw at the judge. He missed, obviously, because he's a loser. But yeah, there would be some weird shit going on. My family member also sent me... He sent me a picture one time. I thought it was a giant shit in the toilet. Because I told him to, like, fix the door, fix all this other stuff. And it's usually in bathrooms and in prison gate systems and all that other shit. Well, I thought it was a giant shit in the toilet. And I looked closer. And you know what it was? was. Hold on. Thank you, Noble Ghost 16. Boy, boy, boy. A rat? No. It was a fake peener. And I was like, why would there be a fake penis in the toilet? What's going on with that? And they told me it's because people fake, that people have to go through drug screenings. And people have to go through drug screenings, and they made this contraption that releases the pee of another person. It's like this fucking goofy go-go gadget fake penis. And they piss, and it has a bag inside it, like it's hollow and it has like a bag inside it. And they pee inside it, and then they get it. Because when you pee, you have to go through the court system, and they want to know, if you're doing drugs, they have someone watch you pee. Obviously, they don't enjoy it, so they're kind of like, is the peeing? Oh, that's the penis? Okay. It's kind of large, but we'll let it slide. And they did that. The screen pee, the screening pee. And, well, I guess someone was faking it, and they left the evidence in the toilet, and then they had to report it. It was very funny. And they sent me a picture, and I was like, what the hell? That's a giant shit. Did you survive? Why is it black? No, it was very dark brown. It was very dark brown. I was like, what the fuck is that? What is that? Oh my god. Yeah, people be doing literally anything but not doing drugs for 2 weeks, yeah. Anyway, back to this.
Did I ask you this question, and did you give me these answers, Mr. Foreman? Question. Would it be fair to say these are rumors? Answer. Stephanie said it, and, some other people that don't remember, I'd be in a hurry in Walmart or something. They shake my hand. Yeah, Brian used to do this, used to do that. Then something, I didn't know him, but this is what I've heard. Question. You don't have any particular reason to think that it's true or not true, right? Answer. Well, it's more entertaining if it is true, and I could probably make some money and capitalize on it if it's true.
What are the line numbers?
Starting with line 7 and ending with line 21. Did I ask you those questions and you give me those answers?
I don't remember. That was a long time ago. But
but that's my question.
I've always put Brian Newland next to his brother. So that's my basis, and I've always
we noticed that.
Yeah,
and your attorney's going to be able to ask you whatever questions he wants. Right now, I'd like you to focus on my questions, Mr. Foreman. You have no evidence that Brian Newland ever molested little boys, do you?
If you look at the picture, he's holding the little boy butt. It's too much for me. So you use your eyeballs, and then his brother's a convicted pedophile.
That's your evidence for posting that pedophile stuff about
I'm
little boys.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of guy is kicking on my door. What kind of guy is walking around my house reading my bank statements? It's a dude that's possibly a pedophile, got a convicted pedophile brother, deputized by the sheriff, walking around, possibly stealing my money. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on as
Oh my God! I just noticed something.
be a pedophile, got a convicted pedophile brother.
Oh my God! Look at his nails, chat. Oh my God, chat! Look at his nails. They are so nice. I wish I had nails like that. Look at his nails. They're like all done and shit. Oh my gosh. Look at manicured. Look at with the frosty white tips.
I like him. I like his nails. You know how guys, they think of Rome a lot? Right, Chad? You guys think of Rome all the fucking time? Every week you guys are talking about, Rome and Roman things and whatever Rome. Women, I have the equivalent. The equivalent is nails. I look at a lot of nail art. I don't even have nails. Nails are my room. My room? No, every single woman. You ask them. You just ask them. Fucking room. No. Nails, yes. I don't even have nails. I can't have nails. I garden and shit. I do
hard shit out here.
But I wish I could. I'm looking at them right now. They look like shit. But Afroman got some nice nails. Damn. Very clean. Oh, man. French tips.
I like throwing the Roman salute.
Of course you do, buddy. Of course you do. More people talking about their kinks in chat. Sawa doesn't have nails.
Sawa doesn't have nails because he bites them off.
Deputized by the sheriff walking around, possibly stealing my money. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on as I zoom in with my cameras. That's not the type of guy I don't think should be on the police.
I am so glad you brought up Rome. Let's set aside some time after this court thing to talk some more.
No!
I'm going to refer you again to your deposition. If you don't trust my reading of it, I'm happy to give it to you, Mr. Foreman. But on page 98 of your deposition, on that same day, beginning at 9/11, did I ask you this question and did you give me this answer? And again, the only evidence, you don't have any evidence that Brian Newland is a pedophile or plays with little boys. Answer, no, sir. Did I ask you that question? Did you give me that answer?
I don't remember.
Beginning with line 11, ending with line 14 on page 98. You have no evidence that Lisa Phillips stole your money, do you?
I know if she hadn't raided my house, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Nor a lawsuit or nothing. They never should have been at my house.
Since you're not going to answer my question, I'm going to go back to your deposition again, Mr. Foreman, page 102.
Your Honor, if I may, can I just enter a continuing objection so I don't have to object every time he does the deposition?
No, it's too important, so please be specific. Thank you.
So I would enter a notation of objection at this point. He is now testifying for the witness. He is no longer refreshing his recollection.
Okay, sensitive to that, so you can rephrase and I'll sustain that. You made the conclusion with your memory, so you've got to go back and fix that.
All right, Judge, I will. Thank you. Do you remember telling me in your deposition, Mr. Foreman, that you don't have any evidence that Lisa Phillips stole your money?
Yeah, she cut off the cameras, but I didn't know who took them. So, all the officers was a suspect at first, because I didn't know where. After the deposition, I realized that Brian Newland was in charge of the money, and I knew where to focus everything. But at first, all the cops was a suspect, especially after they cut off my cameras, and I couldn't see what they were doing.
All right. Well, so you don't remember? Is that what you're telling me?
I remember telling you that Lisa, probably didn't take my money,
okay.
But I just didn't know. I just knew it was missing, and they cut off my cameras, so all of them were suspects until I figured it out.
So until you figured it out?
Until everybody figured it out, until it was solved of where the missing money was.
All right. So just to clear this up and move on, you admit that you don't have any evidence that Lisa Phillips stole your money?
No. But I know if she wasn't there in the first place, we wouldn't be having this conversation or be here.
And is it true that one of your big motivation, really, in making all of these posts is to make money?
To pay for the damage that they brought to my house under the circumstance that they shouldn't have even been there in the first place.
Yeah.
So the answer to my question is yes, your motivation was to make money?
To pay for the damages that they brought to my house under the circumstances that they shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Have you made enough yet to make up for it?
Not really,
How much have you made on it?
I don't know exactly, but it wasn't hardly $24,000.
$24,000.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that.
You're still making money on today, right, with the new posts and advertisements and things?
It's publicity.
You're still selling merchandise, aren't you?
No, publicity. Just me. Just everybody. Thanks to them bringing publicity to this, it's just an opportunity to run numbers up and be an entertainer.
And the more lies, outrageous lies you tell about them, the more money you can make, right?
Fact. They never should have came to my house in the first place. Fact. If they hadn't came to my house, they wouldn't have put themselves on the video camera and in my music career. All of this is their fact. All of this is their fault, and they have the audacity to sue me. These people and you are the predators and the victim at the same time.
So what they did, searching your house, gave you the right to do everything you
Under the circumstance that I got freedom of speech, after they run around my house with guns and kick down my door, I got the right to kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do. And I think I'm a sport for doing so, because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras, then try to play the victim and sue them.
That's the issue. That's exactly the issue. Is the foundation of all of this was them doing something very illegal. And there's still no restitution for it. And I don't understand why there wasn't. I really don't understand how we got to this point.
You were at Lisa Phillips's deposition, correct?
Yes, sir.
In your lawyer's office?
Yes, sir.
Same office where you filmed part of that video last Friday?
Yes, sir.
And you saw how upset she was when she was answering your lawyer's questions about how this had affected her, right?
Yes, yes.
And you saw your attorney say, do we need to take a break?
Yes.
And you saw her say, no, let's go on and get this over with.
Yes, sir.
You saw all that.
Yes.
You knew she was upset.
Just like she knew I was upset when she was standing in front of my kids with an AR-15 with her hand around the trigger ready to shoot me.
Yep.
Just like she knew I was upset when she cut my cameras. But I'm not a person, she is. So I'm sorry for being a victim. Let's talk about the predators.
Okay. So you saw all that. You saw how upset she was. You heard the testimony about her children. You heard the testimony at the depositions about Randy Newland's daughter who came home upset. You heard all that. But you're still posting stuff about
Yeah,
it.
because I understand it was Randy's fault and all of their fault for coming to my house in the first place. So if they hadn't came to my house, their children wouldn't be saying nothing. None of this would be going home if they did their research and did things right. So all of this is their fault. And now they want to sue me for their mistake.
I have a question too. How is him giving them, like, do they want him to take down the videos entirely? Like, what do they want out of this money? What do they want? I still haven't seen what they necessarily want, because them taking him to court was the dumbest thing they could have done. And then what's their solution? Do we know, chat? What was their solution to this? Because money isn't going to solve this. The rumors were already there. He just found them and amplified them. They actually had no solution. They had no solution. Usually they want money or like them to take down the videos or stop whatever he's doing involving them. Did they say what they wanted? You should read the case. I should read the case. Yes, taken down and probably money too. Yeah. For damages of some sort.
Is there anything that could change your mind about what you're doing to these deputies?
Is there anything that can change my mind about the fact that they shouldn't have been at my house in the first place?
Absolutely.
Is there anything that can change my mind about how my money shouldn't have been touched in the first place? No.
That's all the questions I have. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You always have to get the last word in. Oh my gosh.
Do you want to continue the direct examination of your client now?
Your Honor, I was going to actually ask for a sidebar so we can talk about that.
Okay, so let's talk about it.
Okay, so I was actually going to not do
Sidebar.
with Mr. Foreman at this time. I was going to hold off until our case in chief.
Yeah, I just offered you the chance to do that. So do you want to do your direct examination on your case in chief right now?
Not right now.
Okay.
The cops wanted to charge 3.9 million in damages.
I'm gonna believe that. I'm gonna believe $3.9 million? No. No way. $3.9 million? What? They're gonna have to itemize that for me. What, like, what? $3 million?
Afroman represented by Birdman, it's poetic.
It is. It's like poetry, it rhymes. Stretchy stretch! For emotional and reputational damage? I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's look at this is the end of it.
In all circumstances, the jury finds in favor of the defendant. No
Wow.
plaintiff verdict prevailed. So the
My
matter
left
will
ear
be
really
concluded
likes that.
with defense verdict.
Likes the sound of that.
Thank you, Mr. Klingler. Thank you, Mr. Osborne. Thank you to the court staff and the Sheriff's Department for security in the building. And we'll go ahead and stand in adjournment.
Nice.
You're welcome.
This is really, to me, landmark for freedom of speech. Because usually, I feel like usually things like this, especially when I brought up the Alex Jones situation, people have been reamed in court over this type of stuff.
Happily sure go that way.
Yeah, this should be referenced in the future, especially with.
If you guys don't mind to hang out in there for a little bit, I can get you, okay?
All right.
Oh man. That's awesome. That is amazing. Wait, what is this?
Mr. Foreman posted that Lisa Phillips likes to have sex with other women. He used other words. She ate my ex-wife just like pizza. Pussy, 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 eating, blah, blah, blah. Over and over, thousands of times on the internet. People saw it, people laughed, people from out of state, but people here in Adams County would sometimes yell at her when they saw her. Hey, Lisa Lickumlow Phillips, that was his nickname for her. Mr. Foreman posted.
What would $3.9 million do to solve that issue? What would 3.9, how could $3.9 million solve that issue? Like, there's always a risk. Like, did they really think they were gonna win this? I feel like they should get slapped in court for this. Like a slap back. I feel like, because if I were a judge and you brought this to me, I would just be like,
y'all read the Constitution?
like, you have the same document that I do. There's no way you think this would win in court. There's no way. There's no way. Some things, maybe, like with the PDF file stuff, but honestly, that's stretching it. That's stretching it here.
You are assuming they can think that far ahead.
I'm assuming that cops know about the Constitution. And from what I've been watching online, a lot of them don't. A lot of them don't fucking care. And a lot of them do dumb shit all the time, all over this country, and think that it's okay. It's not okay.
Way things went my way, but if they would have took it off from me, I was happy about all the love I was getting from everybody.
Aww.
After them people kicked my door, things went my way.
Oh, that's so sweet. Do we have like a full... Hold on, I want to see the news. I want to see the news. Let me see. I know TMZ on Twitter posted the wrong picture. They just posted a random picture of another, I guess, celebrity. A black guy with an afro. And people, I was about to tell him too. I was like,
that's not Afroman.
but they took that shit down so fast. I should have took a picture. It was very funny. They just put it, and somebody said, they think we look all the still think we look all alike. It is true! It's true! It's true! They thought it. It could be archived. I don't know if it was archived. I just know that I laughed very heartily looking at that shit like, what are you doing? Does Howard do the rest of the stream in the black voice? No. Let's see. We had some lawyers talk about this.
A picture as real as the Bison Strip.
How did TMZ fuck that up? Easy, they're TMZ. I don't like them at all. I'm so happy he won, though. I'm so happy. TMZ clips. I don't even want to touch their stuff. Let's see. Anything else? Let me check the Discord because you guys might have sent something. Did you send me something nice? There's a zatsudan section that I should check. I'm usually not a React streamer, so this kind of stream is out there. Where as Afroman, I feel stop talking about who the cops raided his home.
What they did, searching your house, gave you the right to do everything.
Yeah, we saw that. We saw that. Okay. You found it! Is this the right one? You found it! Oh, thank you! You found the thing that I've been looking for! You found it! Oh my god! Oh my gosh, yesterday I was talking about a video that I couldn't find for the longest time. It's from 12 years ago! Yeah, it was the fireman video about the firewoman versus the fireman. Oh my gosh, I remember this. And I couldn't find it anywhere! Anywhere! Oh man, let's take a look.
Fort Boyard is a firefighter.
I hope they've taught you how to knock down doors. In you go.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, it could be your family. That's right. It could be behind that, burning to a crisp, like in a fucking air fryer.
As fast as you can.
Oh my gosh.
As fast as you can.
Oh my god! Such great effort.
A man with no firefighter training has no trouble with this.
No firefighter training. Nothing. They put her in a cage. There was in a cage.
A woman can actually fail the physical component of the fireman test and still become a firewoman to meet female quotas.
Oh my
Firewomen are paid exactly
god.
the same as firemen, who are more physically able and better.
She looks like this is the equivalent of a boy that wears his father's suit.
to the job.
Looks awkward
This is
as
wrong, and
fuck.
a very substantial pay gap should exist in the fire service, and also other services. That's right, you heard it here first. Male soldiers, male police officers, and male firefighters should be paid more than women.
Yeah, duh.
This is not about being
I don't
unfair
care.
to women. It's about being fair to men and recognizing their greater efforts, their greater abilities, and their greater risks.
Yeah. That doesn't matter to me. Anyway. God, I hate the UK. Why? Why would you hate the UK? Why? It's not like anything has happened in... How long has this video been? This is 12 years ago? 12 years ago? 12 years ago. This is the video, by the way. A female firefighter shows why you'd want a man to rescue you. Yeah, duh. What the fuck? They have to. It's their job, right? Some guys would get pissed off if I said that.
I don't have to rescue you if I don't want to, baka.
You should watch the Bear Grylls silent show. The Men vs Women episodes are the best.
I don't care about that shit because I'm gonna keep it a buck.
That's something fancy white people do. They be going out in the survival wilderness shit and climbing Mount Everest and shitting all up on it.
I heard this might be a fucking rumor. I want to believe it's true. I want to believe it's true. I heard that people in Mount Everest, they leave a bunch of garbage. They leave a bunch of pots and pans and dead people and shit all up on that stupid mountain. And there's shit up there.
It's not as if they are trying to US companies and force them to confirm to UK law across the board without any representation or something LMAO.
Yeah, nothing like that. Anyway, I hear there's so much shit accumulated on that mountain that if, God forbid, God forbid, it melted, there would be a shit mudslide, a shit slide of massive proportions, and that it would take everybody down. Is that true? I think I saw a picture. Hold on. Let me see if I can look it up. Hold on. Mount Everest shit poop slide. Climbers. Oh, the poop problem piles up. Is this true? Oh my god. Oh my god.
If you poop on Mount Everest,
Imagine going to MT, Everest and stepping on a needle.
Oh my god. Oh man. Oh gosh, hold on. Oh man. Hold on, let me see if I can find the video. Hold on. I almost died. Oh man, hold on, I got the video. You guys want to see it? Hold on. If I ever were to go to Mount Everest, I would insist on carrying my shit bag down with me. Weird flex, but sure. See, that's what I don't get. Like, what are you going to Mount Everest for? What is that for? Like, is that for you? Is that, I don't know, man. Just go to the hood. If you can survive the hood, you can survive anything. You don't need to go to some weird island and be naked and afraid. You can have a challenge in the mean jungle streets of London or wherever the fuck. Why not? Is the air thin in the hood? It depends. I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying that if I were to do it, I would hold on to my principles. What's your principles? Shit? You should carry a bag that says principles on it. It's full of poop. Anyway, back to this. I don't know if I can show this. Can I show this? Can I show it? I'm gonna show it.
Because of the cold, harsh environment, it's kind of like a freezer, meaning the poop stays there for a long time. And with its many climbers, the mountain is now covered in poop. When the ice melts, this waste can even slide down the slope, creating what's known as a poop slide. Now covered in poop. When the ice melts, this waste can even slide down the slope, creating what's known as a poop slide. But since 2014, climbers are now required to take their poop with them, which
So when we hitting the poop slide, Sawa?
Okay. Poop slide? Or you swim in the holy river in India. Pick one, chat. Pick one. We swimming in the river? Ganges, I think they call it? Or we poop sliding? Poop sliding? We poop sliding? Start a poll? I might. I'm too lazy though. I choose death. Yes, but how do you want to go out? Poop slide? Or the river? Pick one. Poop slide. I remember seeing that video of the guys, that Indian, I think it was an Indian politician, taking a cup and drinking the water from the river. and he ended up getting sick. And they wanted to make it seem like it had nothing to do with what he just drank. They wanted, oh, that's coincidence.
Sawa, why are you showing footage of an average day in San Francisco? Also, I did take the poop slide. At least it's shit instead of caustic chemicals.
Yeah, you know what? I think the bacteria from the shit would be frozen, right? So it wouldn't be. I mean, wait, no, is it melts? Does it? No, that would be dead. It'll be fine. I take poop slide. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Just helped cut back on this problem. If you poop.
Oh god, my stomach hurts now. Okay, we're gonna end it off there. I wish I could talk about other stuff, but I'm getting sleepy. And it's already like over midnight. Grandma has to go to bed. But thank you for going on this wild ride with me. I hope it was entertaining. I don't usually do many zatsudans anymore, so I thought it'd be fun. Well, I'm sick. So I can if there's anything else you want me to talk about, just go to the Discord. Discord? Is it this? Yeah, go to the Discord and post it. Or send it to me on Twitter. I don't care. I'm there sometimes. I have been going less and less to Twitter though. I feel like everybody's baiting each other and it's really boring. It's no one's it just feels like people aren't real. It doesn't feel real anymore. I don't see a lot of stuff. Maybe my feed has gotten better-ish because I'm getting a lot of indie games and developers and different art assets and stuff, but there's the occasional, like, bait shit where it's like,
Look at what this woman did. Isn't it terrible what this woman did? Should we just hate all women because look at what this one woman did?
and I just go, you're from Nigeria, aren't you? This is a fake video. Ow.
Well, that's me right there, you betcha. You's probably wondering how he got there.
Yeah. You're from India, aren't you? Oh, I see. Bait, lots of bait, and people I know falling for it. Just stupid. A lot of it's just bait. Oh, she's watching it. Sweet. Okay, so apparently Fish Tank is back, but now with Sam Hyde, they picked Bam Margera to be the host. I think that's what his name is, right? I almost call him Margera. Oh, so Bam is the host this year for Fish Tank. It's like Big Brother, only different.
Speaking of bait, I saw people bitching about Resident Evil and it's like $5 for the whole series or something right now, LMAO.
It's like, what? Really? I think I have the whole series, though.
Damn it, I could have waited. No.
9 looks really good, though. Anyway. Apparently Hammy is watching it. And she says here, quote, what is it? She said the fat bastard on Fish Tank shit himself. I should watch it. I should watch Fish Tank. I don't know if I should watch it. Maybe I should watch it with her. We should watch it together. Hammy, if you're there, we gotta watch it together. We gotta watch it. It's free if you emulate the game. No, we can't do that. Spring sale on Steam just started? What?
Sale. I love sales.
My wallet screams in agony right now. What do they got in the store that's good? What do they got? Huh? Scorn for $3.99. Doesn't that... Oh, never mind. I will look into this, maybe. I also will look into GOG and see what they're doing. But, yeah, Scorn is well a thing. I thought it would be better, but I saw people play it and then I was like, okay, whatever. Anyway, bye-bye, everybody. Good night. I have to send you somewhere. I have to be a proper streamer. And I have to send you somewhere nice. Let's see, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Let's see. Where is content? Let's see who's live. Probably not many people because I am stupid and I stream late at night. Oh, she's live. She's live. I'll send you to Monkey. She's live right now. She's playing Half-Life and she got partnered. So go say congratulations. She got partnered on Twitch. So that should be nice. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Good night. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out and donating and just chilling. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Baka.